So, we're going to
That is Rust. I would have given more points if there had been a reference to the Mastodon version of that intro.
All right, so real fast before we actually get started with the video segment, I am going to pause the live stream for just a moment and then come back to it. So everybody, you'll see a quick pause and then we shall be back. This is mostly just to see if maybe this has something to do with Restream, because right now I'm not seeing anything that denotes that we made any kind of violation. But I don't...
Well, you can see it. I think there should be a notice somewhere.
I'm looking for the notice. It's not showing anywhere. That's what's driving me crazy. So I'm trying to see if something else is going weird.
I wonder if it had anything to do with the caption contest.
I would wonder that too, but I don't know. It seems too arbitrary and weird. Because I've done things like that constantly. Why would the caption contest be the thing to finally push it off?
Okay, whenever you're streaming again,
give
I'll
thoughts
check.
about this during after party.
Anyway, yeah. But yeah, stream is now back online. We're gonna give it a few moments for everybody to connect. Let's see. Just let me know when you're able to see the stream on Twitch, and we will go ahead and get started.
I see it.
All right, everybody, we should be back in live. And with that, let's go ahead and start looking at the videos here. In 3, 2, 1.
But yeah, I want to give it. Yeah, I want to give an extra points for a reference to the Mastodon song, because that's still one of my favorite things that they've ever done for a movie. The Aqua Teen Hunger Force guys actually contacted Mastodon to do a metal version of that stupid thing. And then talk about how Warner already has your money, so they're going to spend it on drugs.
Oh, I'm going to have to head off.
All right.
Have a good night.
Well, before you do that, any quick shout out before you go?
Buy things from Amazon, I suppose.
Buy things from Amazon, everybody. All right, and back to the video.
Twilight told Pinky to go blow herself. Thus she went to the dark section, Derpy Brew.
Shh.
Let's see, checking Twitter for the 1000th time today. Oh, hey, the Space Pony tweeted. Let's see, Equestria Girls Cafeteria song, but it's teaching viewers to flatten the curve. That's funny. I mean, it's kind of funny. I mean, no one actually wants that. I mean, everyone's sick of all the virus jokes. They've all been done to death. No one actually wants that. Everyone's tired of, oh, I just wrote the whole thing. Whoops.
Hey, everybody, we've got something to say. It might seem this new virus simply won't go away. But will be first, and you will see that we've got a plan involving you and me, yeah. Hey, everybody, listening to the epidemiologist. So get up, get down. Here's what this is all about. We can work together and we'll take this virus down. So please don't leave town. Try to stay away from crowds. If we work together, then we'll take coronavirus down. Hey, everyone on planet Earth, I don't want to see a giant spurt of millions of people getting hurt. So let's all flatten out that curve. Social distancing
Till there's more immunity.
Listen to the CDC and local authorities. Get up, get
In this
down.
video,
Here's what this is all about. We can work together and we'll take this virus down. So please don't leave town. Try to stay away from crowds. If we work together, then we'll take coronavirus down.
I know that staying home is kinda hard to do, but you'll discover we'll recover and we'll make it through. If we sneeze into our elbows and not in our hands, we'll minimize the spread and screw up COVID-19's plans.
Jump up, do your part. Stay about 6 feet apart. Please don't hoard supplies in your shopping cart. Jump up, do your part. Stay about 6 feet apart. Please don't hoard supplies in your shopping cart. Sweep, sweep, sweep.
And now making a beat from Sweep.
Sweep, 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 sweep. Sweep, 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 sweep.
This is actually kind of cool if you're into making music.
Sweep, 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 sweep.
I wouldn't know what to do with half of that stuff on there.
Yeah, there's a lot of knobs going on, but just learn about them one by one.
Yeah. Yeah, audio boards are kind of intimidating when you first look at them.
Oh, I don't mean physical audio boards, but
Well,
I mean
that's
this right here.
that's basically what he's working with. He's working with a virtual audio board, essentially. So they're pretty much designed to have the same function. So as soon as you figure out the primary functions of just about every button, you're fine.
Sorry, it's what they just did with the bass there.
Hold on, Pat, now.
Yes, but it was
Well, the thing about all of this is it's supposed to be an April Fool's joke kind of thing.
Hawkabell's canon.
Hawkabell canon.
Yeah,
No.
what they did up to the bass, that was Hawkabell's canon.
Neat.
Okay, so apparently my video, quote unquote, went against their settings, but they're not telling me how.
How? Because Resident Raven has done not explicitly those things, but said some stuff that people considered bad.
The only thing I could tell is maybe Horny did something for it. I don't know. None of this actually makes any sense. It's not telling me anything.
Let's not talk about this on show.
Sorry. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Related or not, it's going to be a hoot having our families together under
Yes, I sent you a message
This is
about
a
that.
Christmas
Dark-
episode, which aired close to Halloween. Oh, and I'm publishing this on April Fool's Day because we must check all of the holiday boxes. Castle is Hasbro's gift to fans.
We're about to hang our heart-swarming doll.
No, Twilight, it's a bad idea to hang a voodoo doll. Applejack is late for a train, says her goodbyes, and heads for the door. But she's stopped dead in her tracks when Spike dares to suggest presents be opened a day early.
When Spike and I spent our first heart-swarming eve together, he couldn't wait all night to open his presents. We've always opened them the night before.
That's not how our family does it.
I don't know how you do things on the farm, AJ, but in this household we reward impatience. Also, Twilight says this tradition started on their first holiday together. But was Spike even capable of wanting to open a gift so shortly after hatching? The train's lighting glitches out. Here we have Neil and Dell from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Here we have the mom from Home Alone. And here we have Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic.
How about a Wendigo frosted snow cone?
Ponies really do have a lot in common with us. It's just a matter of time before a horrible tragedy can become profitable. This image of a candy cane, it's from Wikipedia. But here's one better. The roof of this gingerbread house is used from this photo released under a Creative Commons license. That means it's free to use, if credit is given, which I don't see. Someone should send Hasbro a copyright claim for a change. AJ holding a photorealistic candy cane is almost as disturbing as Pinkie Pie's horse lips. Pinkie randomly says, "Not kidding," and it sounds like an outtake which snuck into the episode. Pinkie's shenanigans aren't a sin, but her disregard for the complete shattering of her friend's psyche sure is. Applejack will never be the same.
I hope you had fun sledding yesterday.
How'd you know that?
There's specks of extrusive andesite on your hoof.
So Applejack was in a mountainous area, but sledding, and especially yesterday specifically, is pure speculation.
How's school going?
If you thought quartz was high on the Mohs hardness scale,
Maud learned about this human while in school. Extremely modest family with similarities to the Amish still puts up lights to celebrate the holiday, apparently. Marble's cutie mark vanishes. As soon as the two families first meet, Limestone goes straight to the child and starts intimidating her specifically for no reason. This scene really needs to be fixed. At least that's what this animation note says.
May Providence favor thee well.
God is canon, best known for his overpowered and unrealistically perfect OC. Big Mac's top bunk keeps going back and
You mean
forth between
Celestia?
broken to normal to broken again. The steam coming off of the soup suddenly becomes sharp.
This is what we were expecting.
The element of honesty, known for telling it as it is, blatantly lies about expecting and enjoying eating actual rocks. Maud eats rocks as a regular meal. Your days are numbered, little boulder. These ladles appear before Pinkie even finishes asking. While every pony else is chipping away at their small rock dolls, Limestone is over here carving out her husbando.
I'm sure you'll do great in the flag finding mission.
What finding what now?
Applejack doesn't know what a flag is. Spoiler alert, Big Mac gets married to some pony else and Marble's left to be eternally sad and alone. Always a happy ending with this show.
Stay up, Holder's Boulder!
Holder's Boulder is getting so much buildup. I can't wait to see how this egg-shaped rock pays off.
But who gets to put the flag on Holder's Boulder? It goes on the highest point.
So the silo then.
I sure hope every pony else is having a better time.
Applejack is upset about doing a simple scavenger hunt because that's not the way her family does things, but she was perfectly optimistic about eating rocks for dinner. The episode seemingly presents the differing traditions in reverse order of severity.
Do you reckon it knows any apple farming hunks?
Everything about this line.
have you ever wished you could turn into a rock?
Thanks to Season 8, we now know Maud is suicidal.
I had a dream once I was an apple.
We have a lot in common when it comes to thinking about turning into things.
This is how internet communities are born. You can see a star in front of the moon. Applejack sharing her traditions with a family not interested in doing so wasn't exciting enough, so this improbable disaster occurs instead.
You planted your pole on a fault line.
A quantum fault line. It collapsed the moment Maud observed it. Also, if you know it's there, why wasn't the boulder relocated to somewhere other than the edge of the mine? Wish me luck to not go deaf while riding with the world's loudest train horn. Not only are they some distance away from the station, but they're also in an underground mine.
He found that boulder in a dragon's nest. Older than time itself, even though it was just an ordinary rock.
This completely ordinary rock. This completely ordinary egg-shaped rock. Nothing more than a completely ordinary egg-shaped rock found in a dragon's nest. And of course, they put it right back on the fault line.
To each their own, I suppose.
Just what I always wanted. A book.
And thou comfort our humble homestead bring.
Your cabin with real. Being a dentist in Ponyville isn't always an easy job.
And here's a source filmmaker of an old animation
Crazy
classic.
excuses
Oh,
as to
okay,
why
it's
they
this
don't
one.
brush their teeth.
How am I supposed to brush my teeth with hooves? I need hands. If I were human, I could just hold the brush with hands. Life isn't fair.
You know you are a unicorn, right? Just hold the brush with your magic.
Oh, that makes much more sense.
How often do you brush?
Knowing the fact that me,
You see, I
and Lyra
don't
actually
know
friends
how.
in the show.
What do you mean you don't know how? It's time to learn. Let's start by putting toothpaste on your brush.
Brush my teeth? Some pony as great and powerful as Trixie does not need to waste time on such trivial matters.
Well, you better get started because your great and powerful breath smells like plot.
Honey, you know I only brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack.
Seriously?
Toothpaste? No way. I brush my teeth with wubs.
And how exactly does that work?
So I got my brush on like you told me to, and now my teeth are all shiny.
Now that I've taught you how to brush properly, here's an hourglass just for you. It'll help you keep track of how long you're brushing. Yay! Thank you so much! I love Oops!
Nah.
Well, the cakes were worried about me because I'm always eating all sorts of sugar treats, and then I thought, hey, what would happen if I tried an energy drink? But I know those have a lot of sugar too, and today got me at a super special unbirthday party, and of course I had to bake a cake for everybody, but Rarity was on a diet.
One would believe in simple means, some would believe it possible. Others feel it won't be seen, for none believe in miracles. Some give a diamond for a stone, some give a stone for a diamond. Some keep all things for their own, and some remain in silence.
There once lived a girl in a simpler time with night-like hair and skin so white. Wherever she went, everyone she'd tell what appears as mine, 'tis thine as well.
So she went through the world giving all she had, never feeling the need to claim it back. Everyone she'd meet would befall her spell. What appears as mine is thine as well. Counting the days of a shortening life, learning the ways of a nursery rhyme, humming the tune of a ringing bell. What appears as mine is thine as well.
Sing it, Debbie.
Some keep all things for their own and some remain silent.
Oh, that's just cute.
Not entirely cute.
Destination unknown, known, 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 known. Now I won't feel those heavy shoulders no more. My life got better now. I finally enjoy. Yes, all the people wanna come here and so.
Okay. Okay, am I the only one that sees their asses looking like they're saggy suits or something? Like it's not a well-fitting suit?
I can kind of see that.
Off with the animation there.
No, it's like these models weren't meant to actually move in that area, basically.
It would not surprise me.
And damn it, their asses have jiggle physics.
Yes.
That has not surprised me, just the fandom.
And aren't you all proud of me? I noticed the jiggle physics second.
Yes.
No, it's something to do with the shading, and I just
Oh, hey, hey, good, appropriate.
Scorpion, you planned that.
Trixie, I am very busy. This had better not be a booty call.
Starlight, how could you think Trixie would do that?
Well, for starters, it sounds like you're talking out of your...
Starlight!
Also, I learned the other day, blowing smoke up your bum, yeah, that was an actual legit medical thing.
Okay, we're running a little long here, but let's see. Is there any videos that we can... Well, most of them are short, aside from a few.
Everything
but...
looks good from here. Yes. Yes. This is a fertile land, and we will thrive. We will rule over all this land, and we will call it... This land.
I think we should call it your grave.
Huh? Oh, curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Mine is an evil laugh. Now die!
Yeah, I was thinking of that Team 12, and we'll probably just save the rest till next week after this, so... Well, outside of the closing one, of course.
Also, I did notice the Dune and Star Wars references
Anyway, we're just gonna pause this really fast. Let's see, let's see. Gonna make a quick save of this playlist here. So we're going to end this for now, and the rest of it we will see next week. But for the moment, let's go ahead and get our closeout and final shoutouts in. Because, again, we are running long, and I'm sure everybody is eager to either get ready for work or get ready for not work. Either case, I hope everybody still has, well, a good month, because unfortunately it's going to be a very long month. But just do the best you can with what you got. And with that, let's get our final shoutouts in. Let's start off with CSS 7365-14.
8675 blah blah blah.
8675309. Or CMC.
SS. Chessie train system. Fires, explosions, it'll be wrong, venison jerky. Y'all know my spiel, I got nothing else.
Alright, and let's go on to Coldest.
Oh, you don't say my name. Fine.
Okay, ONW Coalhopper.
Alright, there we go. Okay. So, you know, I don't really have anything. Shouts out to Anticular, because he's awesome. Shouts out to Creature, because he came to to come to my island. It's an okay place.
Alright, and let's go on to Torquoy.
Did you skip text?
I could jump around anytime I want.
Alright, shouts out to all the lovely people, and hope Mayday does you better than April and March have. Shouts out to our moderators on Twitch, CMC and Commander. And thanks to our trade friends Stormcloud, Atem, Commander Root, Lorex, Ponyman64, Shaggy8209, me, VNK, and Bego Props. We'll see you in the after party when I post the link.
Alright, and Textilion.
Night all.
And Suki.
That greatly offends me, Circuit. That greatly offends me. You will pay for this. But anyway, fucking hell. Actually, it's funny. It's funny to think that when I started working from home, they originally hoped we were going to be able to get back in the office this previous Friday.
Right?
Yeah. No.
Anyway, tomorrow's my last day on vacation, so yes, I will make sure to actually get a stream going tomorrow. Otherwise, yeah, just everybody be safe out there. You know, do what you can, and we'll all get through this.
All right, and with that, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us for another episode of the Brony Show. Be sure to stay tuned for the Coffee House After Party, which will be on Vaughn. Otherwise, Wednesday we'll have Winchester Wednesdays. Friday there won't be any Rome, because I'm pretty sure I'll be knee deep in Final Fantasy VII, and you won't see or hear from me for the entire weekend. So you probably won't see anything on Sunday either, but if so, keep an eye out on Discord just in case plans change. Otherwise, we will see you next week for more of the Brony Show, but tune in an hour early for the Coffee House After Party. No, tune in an hour early for the Equestrian Flag Stop, or the Jackbox Flag Stop, whichever you want to call it, with Cold Dust and his shenanigans of shenaniganeers. And with that, I'd like to thank everybody in our IRC chat. Thank you to Commander Something and Crazy Matt Captain for keeping an eye on the chat. Thank you to Clyde Draconiquist, Cool Dude, Sarcasm, DM12, Fantastic Fred, Glass 4, Techman, Texanian, Toakoid, Vaguely Creepy, and yay, Archivers. Also, a big shout out to everybody who checks us out on our archives on YouTube. We'll get this uploaded as soon as possible, since apparently the normal stream archive is not going to be there for reasons now at this point. But as for everything else, we'll continue to go on as we normally do. And yeah, I guess that's about it. So let's go ahead and close out with a little bit of comforting Twilight Sparkle audio. And good night, everybody.
Hello, every creature. Twilight Sparkle here. And I heard things haven't been too good lately, right? You're probably really stressed out about everything going on. But I just wanted to tell you that it'll be okay. I'm always here to support you, along with my other friends, too. Maybe I can tell Pinkie Pie, and she can host a party for you to bring up your spirits. Oh, or I could show you my extensive book collection. I know that always cheers me up. Oh, I'm not helping, am I? Sorry, I'm not too great at these kinds of things. Celestia knows I tend to freak out about things sometimes as well. Well, okay, not sometimes. Most of the time. Okay, all the time. You don't have to say it out loud. I already hear enough about it from Spike. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm here for you, no matter what. And you can get through this. I just know it. I mean, I already know that you're a strong and wonderful creature, right? That I know is a fact. You know what? Come here and sit down. Hey, no arguing. This is the Princess of Friendship you're talking to here. All right. Now just close your eyes and relax. Forget about everything and just breathe.
Object!
In, out, in, and out. That's it. You're doing wonderful.
I remember tears streaming down your face when I said I never let you go. When all those shadows almost killed your light. I remember you said don't leave me here alone. But all that's dead and gone and past tonight. Just close your eyes. The sun is going down. You'll be alright. No one can hurt you now. Come morning light, you and I'll be safe and sound. Don't you dare look out your window, darling, everything's on fire. The door outside our door keeps raging on. Hold on to this lullaby, even when the music's gone.
About that. Took it a little too deep there. Good night, everybody.